Eagles, fly. Boy, you know how we do this. Smitty up the field, Booby on the wheel. Jalen and AJ think how we put it still fight. Eagles, fight. Oh, you know we gon' do that. BG, big player, Bonte, Bradbury, pick 6 in the bag. Or sweaty on the line, flash that with him. Or let's go, we gon' get him. Constant, hit him. Or and my dog, big as my lot of switching names up. Should be Philly, got it sold up, bro. Why balls? Or
y'all know what it is, man. It's the Swoop Boys coming at you with another Wednesday content for the head top. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm your host with the most, King. Got my brother with me, the conductor, aka Coach Walk. What's up, B? What's good?
What's good, man? What's good? How you feeling? I had to get that gig back today. I had to get that.
Oh yeah, you did. You definitely got to get back today. As you guys know, we have a Madden Fantasy tournament coming up here shortly. Draft starts September 1st. Lately, me, Coach, and affiliated Poppy have been going back and forth. Affiliated Poppy hasn't had a win in the win column yet, though. So had to put that out there real quick. But yeah, man. You gave me a good old fashioned ass kicking. I guess I deserved it by what I did the night before.
Yeah, that Teddy Bridgewater no more. If I play with Detroit, it's Hendon Hooker from here on out.
Hendon Hooker, tell me why Hendon Hooker was killing me though. He was killing me, B. I couldn't believe. I was like, it was funny because like with Teddy, I was like basically trying to keep him in a box and then make him beat me, beat me with his arm, right? And then like he was kind of missing some throws and he had a couple. Then I was playing with the Niners, and so I had Hufunga. And he's probably the best safety in that game.
He had like 6 picks.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Bridgewater throw power is terrible. So
yeah.
Hendon with that, what was it, 89 throw power? I was like, I could do something better than the 86.
For sure. Oh man, I gotta say, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Yo, what's going on, my guy? What's up? Shout out to is it the Lakers? 2020 champion. I didn't see that. What's going on, my guy? What's going on? Y'all know what it is, man. It's we are here. I guess we're in the finale of this preseason. Getting ready for gear up the season. Cuts are about to happen. Trades. Did I hear trades? I mean, trades might be happening. So we got one more Swoop Boy that's going to be coming on here shortly.
We don't know which one.
We just don't know which one. So, hold on. I'm trying to get my life together real quick.
It'll be a surprise for everybody.
Facts. So, talking about trades, man, as you guys know, what's up, Nita? What's going on? I hope mom is good. Hope everything is well. Yo, we're hearing it. It's all over the news. It's all over Twitter. Eagles are in the pool and trying to drive home Jonathan Taylor. How are we feeling about this, man?
I'm going to be numb to it until it happens.
Yeah, same here.
There's other parts of this roster we need to focus on. Remember, everybody's talking about Buddha and then now losing a linebacker. Because we can't get Davion Taylor. He's with the Chicago Bears now, so we can't call him back. Yep. And then we still got to fill that hole at linebacker. So I don't think we need to go to Taylor as much. It would be probably a luxury.
That's definitely a luxury.
Well, if it happens, it's just going to depend. What did the chef cook up to get this trade going? Because Howie's not no fool, and he tends to, like the nickname, the Wizard, work his magic and do something. So
flip it, wrist. That's that wrist work from Howie Roseman. I mean, what are you giving up though? What are you giving up to get Jonathan Taylor? and behind this stellar of an offense of line, and around this group of talented men. You got Jalen Hurts at the helm, right? And then you got Lane, Kelsey, Malata, like man, that is something that that's a cheat code. And then but what? Like, let me know, what are you going to give up if you're Howie Roseman? What are you giving up?
Shit. I'm not touching any corners.
Okay.
That because Bradbury and Slay's low key gonna got the little bit of tread on the tires, but I got brand new tires in the rear of the car, so I want to get those up.
Right.
I would probably do DB and flex. I still got Milton Williams.
Damn.
Let DB go.
So you would give up flex. Yo, somebody in the comments get on Marcus' head. He just say he give up Fletcher Cox. That is too funny.
Just be like, Shane, here you go, man. DB, it's always him, so here you go. And then we'll give you Fletcher Cox so you can have that veteran presence out there. But as well.
They want draft picks, though. They're going to want draft picks, though.
We'll give you. But the thing is, though, with Jalen's contract, we're going to have to live our roster through the draft, so you really don't want to leverage all that.
True, very true, very true.
I hate to say it, I'm going to give Kenny G. Kenny G.
I would give up Kenny G. I would give up Kenny G. But then you have then what happens if you have two running backs on 1-year deals? Yeah, Jonathan Taylor on 1-year deal, and you got DeAndre Swift on 1-year deal as well. It kind of defeats the purpose, wouldn't it?
Not unless I'm pulling the Rams and I'm trying to go all in to get a ring. But true. I think Swift will take a hometown discount. Like, them dudes that finally – and you saw him talking to press conferences. It's one of those, he's finally home. He gets to play for the team he's been cheering for his whole life. Like, bro, he's going to do whatever he probably can to make sure his family's taken care of, but to still play for the team he grew up watching. That's if you had that talent, that's always your dream. Right.
Coach, you said that Taylor is happening, and then he said, never mind, not happening. Shout out to Cozy, man. Just want to let you guys know this is sponsored by the West Coast Swoop Nation. Please go check out Julie, Rob, we outside Rico, West Coast Rico. Also, please go check out the Die Hard Philly. Y'all know what it is, man. He's also actually has a raffle going on right now. It's 50 spots, $25 each. 2 upper level tickets for the 9-14 home game. I'm not sure who's that against. Is that the That's
the Vikings.
That's the Vikings? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Also,
and hopefully Yingling Flight can hop on this.
Hey. Also, please go check out Brotherly Life, my guy, Greg. We have a Swoop Boy code. You get 10% off. It's called Swoop 10. So please go check him out, man. He has been rocking with us. We got a LA tailgate. We got a shirt ready to go and ready to fly out. I'm gonna wait for Rico to get on here because it's like his baby. I'm gonna let him do what he got to do with that. So I'm gonna let him introduce that. But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man. But speaking of that, man, I mean, let me be honest with you. If Jonathan Taylor comes or does not come, it's not gonna bother me none. I like the way this running back situation is right now. I mean, we'll see. I guess we'll see. Howie always has something up his sleeve. Howie's going to make a move, so we already know what it is on that part, right?
Oh yeah, and we all know what conversation Howie and was it Chris? What's the fucking?
I don't know.
Chris Byard or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we don't know what conversations they had during the whole joint practice and all that type of stuff. So.
Right.
Because you know, the question was there. He's there at the joint practice.
Yeah. He's at a joint practice. He said, yeah. I don't know,
his
man.
ass was hot.
Oh, we'll see, man. We'll see. Also, got another quarterback controversy. Well, it's not really a controversy. The 49ers have wasted so much draft capital to draft Trey Lance, and now he is the third string quarterback. I don't know what to say about this. I think this is a little bit I don't think he got his fair chance, but then I don't, and then there's also the other side is I don't think he took the full opportunity to make the best out of the little bit chance that he did get. Due to injury, that's not his fault. Injuries happen; it's part of sports, right? And then when he did get on and play, man, he wasn't really that effective. I mean, you lost to the Bears. Like the Bears were terrible last year. I know it was a bad game; it was raining and stuff like that, but you guys know my wife's a 49er fan. My wife was a big Trey. She was doing the whole Trey area thing. Now she's like, Brock Purdy is her guy. So I don't know what to say about this, man. I just know Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are on the hot seat. I definitely know that. And then they had to make a move. And they made the best move. I guess they said that Sam Darnold was making a little bit of a separation from Trey and then had Brock Purdy as their starter and Sam Darnold is the second string and then following up with Trey. Do you think Trey will get traded?
If they did that, that would make the 49ers the dumbest organization out there just because y'all went to the committee. Y'all went to the committee and cried about we need 3 quarterbacks. And then you trade your third quarterback or let him walk. And not even that. You gave up 3 first-round picks for the guy you let walk. So you didn't even try and get any type of return of interest back.
Right.
So what happened?
My thing is this though with the Niners, I think they're in a situation where they just came off the NFC Championship, right? They had an injury bug with their whole quarterback situation, from Jimmy G to Trey to Brock. What was the Jay Johnson?
Jim Johnson.
Yeah,
Josh Johnson. My fault.
Josh Johnson. I'm sorry. He played for so many damn teams. I can't even remember his name. And I think they're just like in a limbo where they're just trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out who's their quarterback because the 49ers, their defense, they rely on their defense. Their defense is number one, right? They're like defense. Kyle Shanahan has that offense where it really doesn't really move the needle. It just dink and dunk. I have Debo Samuels. I have Ayuk. I have George Kittle. I have CMC. I can do anything I want. All I need is a plug and play, a quarterback that can have a decent arm, and we'll make magic happen. I mean, for God's sakes, they was about to go get in the playoffs. They're about to sign that old man Rivers. They're about to sign old man Rivers to a contract.
Oh, Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, they're about to go sign
he
Phillip.
got his caravan parked in the parking lot.
Right. So I mean, it's just I don't know, man. It's I don't know what to say about this organization. Minus the fighting in the stands in the preseason, which is crazy. And to the off season issues, shenanigans with us Eagles fans, like yo, that happened 7 months ago. Let it go. It's a new season. Like, you know what I mean?
Y'all bucking during a preseason game.
Yeah, man. I was like, yo, y'all wilding, B. Come on, man. Y'all wilding. Let me get to the comments. Real quick. You can get more trade value from Trey so they can keep Sam. Marcus, go ahead and answer that.
Trade value from Trey. So, the only way you get trade value is gonna probably be from 3 teams: Miami, Houston, and the Jets.
You think the Houston?
All previous coaches: D'Amico.
Oh yeah,
Salah,
you're right.
And Mike. Realistically, probably Houston.
True.
Miami, maybe, because bro, Mike is more of the offensive type of coach, and if you can take a quarterback and flip him, and he becomes this gem, you just shit on a whole organization.
True. I can see that.
And then if you But that dude with all them weapons, like you,
Yeah,
last thing you want is a quarterback with some wheels with the damn track team in Miami.
yeah, most definitely. I mean, well, Weddle, and then you got Hill. That's kind of crazy right there. But Niners
Arcane
aren't
and
that.
Morset.
Yeah, right.
Niners must have plug and play. Too bad they can't find the right plug.
Shout out to Cozy, man. I hope everything is well. Trey's a long term project. Hasn't played, football. Most definitely. I mean, he is the light skinned Carson Wentz.
Oh, no, 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 no. I want to say that.
Or darker skin. He's a darker skin Carson Wentz.
Nah, is he's been
Injury
playing
wise,
college
injury wise.
football. Well, yeah, but he's been playing off his straight athleticism. Nobody's actually spent the time and taught the kid like, "Hey, let's mold you into what you want to be." It's
You don't think Kyle Shanahan tried to do that, or you think it was just basically like, hey, we're gonna like, oh yeah, I just said it right. I guess I'm basically answering my own question. Yeah, I think you're right. Now I had to step back and
well,
look
you
at it.
can't get it. I got two other quarterbacks that can do the same
True,
thing.
very
Let's
true,
go.
very true. And you can tell Kyle Shanahan is kind of like that. You can tell he's kind of like, cutthroat, kind of gets that kind of demeanor off his pops, right?
But what's the crazy part is they were molding quarterbacks in New England. Think about everybody that had to come behind Brady when Brady
Brady,
got hurt.
yeah, Jimmy G,
Jacob,
Castle, Jacoby,
Castle, all them dudes were
yeah,
cooking.
yeah,
And Kyle Shanahan was part of it. He was the OC. So I
yeah,
don't know what switched when he became his own little thing, but
yeah.
there's only one Shanahan that's good in football, and it's not Kyle.
Kyle Shanahan. No, yeah, I mean, I listened to his press conference today. He's kind of cutthroat. He is kind of cutthroat. He was like, "Hey, I like Trey. Trey is a good person. Has a lot of guys rooting for him in the locker room. But hey, we got to move on as a team. We got to win." He said he's not even sure if he's even going to be in that red and gold this coming up this fall. So yeah, it's kind of cutthroat. I don't know. I mean, it's like I said, man. The Niners. I feel like the Niners have so much talent, and the way Kyle Shanahan thinks, he's thinking like, "Hey, I can put anybody behind there, plug and play. Hey, let's go." You know what I'm saying? I mean, they made it to the NFC Championship on a third string quarterback. So, we'll see. And then I will say this though: their offensive line wasn't good. Is not as good as last year's offensive line. They did lose McGlinchey. I know he wasn't all that big of a guy, but Philadelphia native. He ended up going to Chicago, and I think they lost one more person. And I mean, they lost a total of 12 players. They went to every because they lost a lot of coaching. So you know what I mean. So those guys go to the respective teams where their coach
Yeah,
went to. So that happens. You know what I mean?
but
I don't
when
know.
defense like that in San Fran, I just need to be a game manager. I need you to be Trent Dilfer. Just not mess it up.
True, very true. But then before we get to that, man, I'm gonna let you take the show here because this is hilarious. Got your man
Boy,
Tua.
oh boy. Tua and Ryan Clark. Today was a very spicy day. So for those who probably don't know, Tua had a press conference after practice and was questioned or or got asked what he thought about the comments Ryan Clark said about him. Now, for context, the comments from Ryan Clark was, let me tell you what he isn't doing. He isn't in the gym. He spent most of his time in a tattoo parlor. He was not at the dinner table eating what the nutritionist had advised. He looked happy.
What
He
up,
thick.
Cole?
He built like them things in Onyx, working right now. And for those who don't know, Coles, you know what is Onyx. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, leave it like
And
that.
Tua,
Leave
and
it
and
like that.
and Tua had a nice little response back. He told him he's Samoan. That's the response back to the tattoos. That is part of their tradition. He said respect is everything, but he said we are tough-minded people, but if we need to get scrappy, we can get scrappy. Keep my name out your mouth. Took a page out of Will Smith. Boy, when I'm saying it was some with the weather today because it was hot in Florida and it was hot in Philly because you had Kelsey, damn cheap shotting people over there.
316.
Kelsey over there. Travis and Jason both got into fights this preseason. So
hey man, hey, like I said, it's camp, it's hot, you get frustrated. I'm out here in the heat working out, trying to get better day in day out, brick by brick, trying to build something, and then I got people talking in my ear. Nah. Yeah. I'm here now. What's up? I'm here now.
I love it.
Cody said Tua getting 3 concussions doesn't help his case, but he's Simone. I respect that. Most definitely respect that. I said the same thing because as you know, Brian Clark is he has a show with DC. He's really into UFC. So he's really into that martial arts, UFC combat fighting, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, you better be watching what you say. And let's see, RC did play for the Steelers. Played for the Commanders.
He went to 2 Super Bowls.
And went to 2 Super Bowls, and he's a hard-hitting safety. That dude is about being aggressive, and he's about that life. He lived in the trenches where he came from that cloth to that Brian Dawkins. He came from that cloth now, so better watch what you say to him. But he is Samoan, so I will respect that as well. But damn. Hey, listen, man. Hey, don't start hey, there's smoke. I guess he said he wants some. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. Way to stand up for yourself. Say and Alonzo Ball. Alonzo Ball, way to stand up yourself to ball-headed Steve.
Way to stand up. Way to stand up.
Yeah, way to stand up, right? Yo, that was wild. I was like, yo, is my man poolside? Standing on one leg? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
He doing pistol squats on the damn chair.
What a day in sports, man. Also, talk about what a day in sports, man. We got to say heavenly birthday to the Kobe Bean Bryant slam dunk giant. Try to outplay the cold sun. Don't try it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the shirt. I mean, question for you. I know a little bit off the subject, but I want to get to know. What is your best Kobe Bryant memory as a kid, watching him play? Have you seen him in person?
So my best Kobe Bryant memory is not even basketball related. I went to a chess tournament and it was held at Lower Merion High School.
Shout out to Lower
Merion.
Merion.
I'm going there, whatever. I'm focused and ready for, this tournament. And then I see Kobe's jersey all shined up and I was like, this is the closest I'm getting to greatness.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally like, y'all see this? This is Kobe's. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm the only person geeking out because but it's a stereotypical chess club. So a lot of people aren't in the sports avenue.
Yeah, right.
I'm the only person geeking out. But yeah, that was my coolest Kobe moment. Like, bruh, it's Kobe Bryant because basketball related, he hurt my Sixers, man. He prevented AI from getting a ring.
Yeah,
I can't forgive him for that.
Yeah, I was.
But he helped the Eagles get a ring. So but just seeing his jersey up and personal, like the actual authentic jersey, that was my coolest moment.
That was dope. That mine's similar to yours. So as you guys know, me and Marcus are from Philly, South Jersey. Well, he's from Philly. I'm from South Jersey, but I grew up in Philly as well. So in 95, 94, around this time, we had hoopers back in the 90s. I don't know if you guys remember. We had Rasheed Wallace, we had Kobe, yet even had Gilly the Kid. We had Stephon Marbury, Rip Hamilton, Tim Thomas. This list goes on. That 96, 97, 98 draft class, the pair of like I would have to say the prime of it's like the 90s, 2000s, like that basketball draft like was basketball, right? So back in those days in 94, 95, my pops, we would sneak into Kobe's games because Kobe, like, he was like he was getting treated like an NBA player. Like he would be in this he would be at the Spectrum, he would be at the summer leagues, he would be in like they were like, yeah, this dude is like 16 years old, 14. I'm like, who is this? And they was like, yeah, it's Kobe Bryant. They're actually or they would say Bryant, his dad. They were basically saying that, yeah, that's his son. We were like, oh, for real? And I couldn't sworn I was like, that's Michael Jordan. And just to see like I just remember, bro, like he had the bald head. He had like he had those Aaliyah glasses on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he was doing it. I remember I just remember him in high school, like, and I was just like, bro, like this dude gets to the pros, like he is going to be illmatic. Fast forward, right? I ended up playing ball. I mean, I never made it to that level where he was at, but I was working for the Suns, and when I worked for the Suns, I would work literally behind the bench because I was part of like the assistant, like the back assistant. I was somebody's bitch basically. I was running errands, donuts, and orange juices. That's what I was because I knew Alvin Gentry. I played ball with his son and family, so I knew everybody in the family. So I got a job.
Hey,
And
you dropped some over there real quick. You need to pick that up.
oh, I dropped.
Yeah, that name
Oh,
drop.
okay. Oh, my bad. Yeah. It's my guy though. That's my guy. I got proof of that. That's my guy. And I remember when Kobe dunked on Steve Nash and he hung on the rim, and I said, "Damn." I knew that dude was gonna be something one day, and just seeing throughout his career to who he was, and for me to look at him, and I'm a kid, mind you, I'm a kid. To now, like I got done playing ball when I did my thing, and then looking at him now, I'm just like, bro, like he turned into something. He was to me, he was the next Jordan. He was the next Jordan in my eyes, but it just sucks, man. It sucks to see now his legacy and his daughter. I'm a girl dad. You're a girl dad now, so man, Kobe, happy birthday, Gianna. Was it her birthday was in May or something like that, wasn't it, or something like that?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I
Yeah,
know
it was
the
something
thing
like
his daughter is doing is keeping that legacy going
that.
because
Yeah,
shout out to the University of Kentucky becoming the
yes,
first Kobe branded
Kobe brand. Yeah,
school. So
man, they gonna,
that's neat now.
bro. When I tell you they about to have some fire stuff, they gonna have some fire stuff, bro. And it was crazy though. I was actually wearing my Kobe's today. Kobe's dropped out today. The Halos dropped out today. I seen so many people have them. I was like, damn, this is crazy. So shout out to everybody that copped the Kobe's today. Tomorrow is 8/24. And on Sneakers app, y'all better be keeping your eyes peeled because I think there's another Kobe drop, and I think it's going to be random kicks that are going to be dropping. Y'all didn't hear it from me. I'm just going to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can thank your boy if you do hit. Thank your boy. Hopefully, I can hit on something my damn self. we got the guy with us. Y'all know who he is, man. 6'5", light skin. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know who he is on the turntables, on the ones and twos. We got my guy, Ill Will. Oh, we can't hear you. Can't hear you, B.
That sound about right. That sound about right.
Yeah, we can't hear you, B. Stephen A. be lying. Yeah, man. Happy birthday to the Bean, man.
Oh, the Kobe music video.
What's that one with him and Brian McKnight?
Yep. He had the little verse.
Yeah, the little verse. Yeah. That was dope. All right, man. I don't know what's up with Will. We'll let him get his sounds and everything straightened up. That's what happens when you ain't on for a while. You know, you got the sounds all jacked up.
Them settings ain't the same.
Yeah, the settings ain't the same. Everything's been updated and everything's been going. But yeah, man. Let's get into it, man. Let's get down to cut day. So, hopefully, let's see if he can.
Yeah, we good. What's up, fellas?
Hey, here we go.
There we go.
Yep, you're right.
After the big intro, come on, Will.
What's good?
Chilling,
Good
man.
to see you, man.
Yeah, man. Good to see
It's
you.
been a minute, right?
Yeah.
Been there all summer. So,
I ain't mad. You
chilling,
in
man.
Vegas. You was probably up to no good.
Nah,
Man,
man.
he
Still
work.
working on
He
the
man,
house,
he been
man. I got a
working. That's
couple
what
more
he been
weeks to
doing.
go. My daughter's having her 21st birthday party. Everything should be done, man. Season kicks in right around that time. So I'm going to have to make a quick turn and burn to the home opener, but we're going to make it happen.
Yo, Will, can you turn your mic up a little bit more? We can barely hear you.
Oh, mine's like loud to me. Okay. What about now? What about now? Louder? Better? Better? Better?
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
that's good.
good.
That's good.
Okay. All right.
But
Yeah, that's
everybody
it,
say,
man.
yo,
Just
welcome
grinding, man.
back, Will.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, let's get into it. We got the Philadelphia Eagles about to make some cuts. We already talked about the Jonathan Taylor thing. We don't know if that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Neither does Marcus. I'm pretty sure it will. You don't think it's going to happen, right?
No.
No. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to let our guy. Oh, never mind. We got another guy.
Oh.
Then we can get into it because I don't want to get cut.
Are we like in sync and
Yeah,
the
I think
band
we're
is
in
getting
sync.
together?
I think, yeah.
I'm Justin.
I don't know who I am.
The K-pop boys.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I don't know who that is.
It's the same thing, right? That's why I talked it up.
We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole about K-pop. I fell down that rabbit hole. We're not gonna do that, Will.
All right. Well, it looks like affiliated Poppy's having a little bit of issues coming in.
He's just getting his camera together.
Yeah, he's probably getting his camera ready. So let's get into it, man. Please, Marcus, please take the reins.
All right, so we're gonna get into it like this. As y'all know, we got this roster to cut down. We only can keep 53. I got 90. So we're gonna go through each position. I need y'all to tell me who we cutting, who we keeping. So
All right.
everybody got the text messages last night. So y'all should have been prepared for this. Let's go. QB coach. Let me know. We got 4 QBs. What we doing?
All right. So how you doing? My name is Tim Kincaid. I'm the QB coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know. As you guys know, our number one. Our number one is him, Jalen, him, Hurts. We already know that. Dead, right? Coming at number 2, I want to give him more reps. I want to see if we can work with him a little bit, get his accuracy a little bit, calm down, stop overthrowing wide receivers. We're gonna go with Marcus Mariota's. The contract. I think we're a little stuck here. Third, we gotta go with the Wonder Boy. We gotta go with Tanner. So Tanner Reed. I'm not. I know we want to go. I know we want to go that route, right? With the rookie being as he played. But let's remember, he's playing against third, fourth stringers. We gotta see in this last preseason when the live bullets action starts when he's going against the ones and the twos. So for right now, those are the 3. And then Ian Book, I don't even think I need to say anything. He just needs to get the hell off the team.
So Ian Book, okay. You're not even gonna try and
gone. He's out of here. I definitely do want
no practice squad.
I was about to get to that. So, with that being said, I would like for us to go get a young arm somewhere in the AFC North, or possibly bring in another quarterback that can somewhat help in the competition versus Mariota. Are you feeling that or not?
I like that.
We'll see. I think what Sirianni told me before we had this meeting, because it's Wednesday. You know, he do pizza on Wednesday night.
Right.
Um,
It better not be Pizza Hut again.
I think Tanner McKee is going to start the first half,
Okay.
just so that way he can get the flow, and then Ian Book will get the second half, just so that way he can kind of put some highlights out there for some suitors to possibly pick him up if he clears waivers.
Okay.
If he doesn't clear waivers.
Got it. Okay. So you telling me you would like to bring Ian Book back on the practice squad? I mean, you did say there's a quarterback factory. So we're going to work with him a little bit more?
I didn't say it was QB factory. I don't recall who said that one, but what I'm directed to do is basically find the best 53, and that includes those that are in the waiver wire as well. So I will be looking at a quarterback in the waiver wire.
Okay.
So
all right.
so Ian Book is on a if I don't like what I see, we'll consider bringing them back.
Okay, quick question. So with that being said, would you be opposed to looking at the 49ers about Trey Lance? Nope. I feel like kick the tires on him.
I was specifically told by Mr. Larry and Mr. Roseman that we no longer have ties to North Dakota State, so we will not be affiliated with that university at all.
All right.
And now that we got our line coach, thank you for being here, sir. The meeting was supposed to be 15 minutes ago.
Sirianni had the pizza, and we got caught up in and it's not Pizza Hut. He actually he stepped it up. He got it from Contra Hawker this time.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to know.
Yeah.
For you, Mr. Affiliated Poppy, I'm gonna need you to do one thing for me. I'm gonna need you to go to City Line Ave, find me a D'Alessandro cheesesteak, and you can't pay with cash. You gotta pay with card.
Trick question. You can only pay with cash. They don't have.
No. What did I say? I found out you paid with cash.
You got a cash ATM machine there, right in the back, just right there.
That's too funny. Yo, you better go across the street to the gasoline station. Go pull that cash out. Come right back. Go give me them Philly cheesesteaks.
Facts.
And I'm not eating in the park, son. You got to bring them back to NovaCare.
Why is DJ Light sound so far away?
I have no clue. I just asked him about his mic.
Yeah, you sound like you're down the hall. You got to turn the corner, and you're in the room, and the door is closed. Don't try to stall to go ahead and keep an extra player. All right, I got my own players I got to defend right now.
All right, now let's.
So you already made. I've already made my cut, and I feel like we all agree, right?
Yeah,
so
I mean,
no Ian Book, right?
Yeah, Ian Book got smoked like a backwood, all preseason.
Sheesh.
So I got Ian Book on the practice squad watch list.
Okay.
So we'll take a look at that one. All right, Mr. New Era Capo, Mr. Affiliated Poppy. Look, listen here. This is not Colorado University, all right? I need your first and your last name. We're not doing those social media tags on the coach's uniform, all right?
Just to put Coach Roman is all we need. Coach Rico, you can go Coach Rico.
Coach Rico.
So I just want to know, since I'm doing the offensive line, do I also get to go ahead and fight for the tight ends as well?
Yeah, you'll get the fight for the tight ends as well. But somebody found some hidden footage of a R&B singer.
No. Oh, damn. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I'm playing. I ain't find nothing but your facial expression.
You already know what I thought was about to happen.
Yeah, me too. I thought I took my hands off the keyboard.
And then
what's going on, Mark?
Go ahead, Mr. Kincaid. What we doing about this running back room? Convince me why we gotta keep this boy named Boston.
All right. Oh goodness. I think I'm finding a uphill battle on this one. I don't want to drink four locals on the pod. Well, I feel like Boston brings a lot more to the table than Sermon, and I appreciate Sermon's participation and everything that he's put blood, sweat, and tears into this organization and his team. But I feel like Boston is somebody that can do punt returns, help us out with the kick returns on special teams. I feel like he brings another addition, a bonus addition. And then let's be honest, the giant killer. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to continue that success. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't go nowhere from there. As you know,
I don't know what you're saying because it's only 17 games in football season. You only say he's good for 2.
He's getting 2 starts.
Hey, those 2 starts can help us. It's called mojo and energy, right? It's just once it keeps it going, it just goes. I don't know why, but it just goes. And then he also has a playoff experience. Let's think about this now. Like he's good he's good for the culture, he's good for the locker room, and he understands. He's been in this program for 2 years already. Let's go ahead and keep Boston Scott along with Swift, Gainwell. I feel like Gainwell and Swift will be automatic changeables, right? We can it just depends on who's healthy, right? And then our power back would be Penny.
So you want to keep all 4 of them?
I'm keeping all 4.
I don't know. I think look, we got offensive line depth we got to really take care of. Anybody who's going to get behind my line, they're going to run.
Whoa. Well, think about this though. So with your offensive line, and I totally get it because offensive line, that's where the bread and butter starts, and that's what the trenches. I get it, so I'm totally behind it. But blocking ability and understanding of reading when blitzes are coming, I feel like Boston Scott understands that, has the experience with that, along with Gainwell. And then let's be honest, we don't even call him Gainwell when it comes to playoff time. He's called Playoff Kenny. Let's not leave that out.
Yeah, well, we got to get to these playoffs first. All right, I think 3. Who's a maybe? Who's a fringe guy for you?
I gotta have special teams guys.
You still sound far away.
Just because you yelling in the mic.
No, you sound far away.
You sound far away.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't feel like you have a voice at this table right now at the moment.
Really far.
That's a little bit better.
That's a little better.
Shit.
That's better.
There you go. So I feel like this. This is how I'm really feeling with this, right? I've already named the 4, right? I feel like we need to keep 4 because we're probably obviously going to have to keep more wide receivers and offensive line and D tackle. Let's be honest. So if you keep the 4 players on a running back, we go ahead and bump Trey Sermons to the practice squad because I don't think, and he displayed amazing work besides the fumble, but he had amnesia, scored right after that. I just feel that he will be very, very, how can I say it? I feel like I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna try to sound like professional, like I'm in a meeting, but I mean I am. He'll be very pivotal when it comes to injuries, especially in the running back positions. Let's think about it. Your running backs get hit the most, besides the quarterback.
Yeah, touch the ball the most.
Yeah, so I feel like Trey Sermons, we can hide him on the practice squad. Oops, injury.
I need people on special teams, man. So if they gotta stay, they gotta play. They gotta.
Sermon not doing special teams.
No.
He gotta go.
No, he ain't doing no special teams.
So,
but Boston Scott is.
Yeah, Boston's doing special teams. So if he can make the practice squad, but we'll see. We see how it shakes out. We got a lot of athletes on the team this year, so
all right.
Somebody can.
All right, so I'm gonna text Kenny Brooks to let him know you forgot he's on the roster. And
Kenny Brooks is not making the squad. I'm sorry, he's not making the squad.
Hey, I asked Coach if he knew who he was, and he said who?
Who?
Text me.
Who?
I'm hearing our fans are clamoring that Penny's gonna be the odd man out. Look, I think
Gainwell's traded for
Penny,
JT.
you gotta have somebody with some. I mean, he has injury problems, but he's a big guy, so kind of need that. Kind of miss that the Garrett Blunt type back on the team.
look, I like Penny as much as anybody else. I think he deserves to make this roster. He's a veteran, and all respect due to Sherman. I think he's been fighting his ass off all camp, but I think it's Swift. I think it's Gainwell. I think it's a Penny backfield. I think Sermon I think we can get him past waivers.
We sure can.
So what I would sell for Mr. Larry, because then Mr. Howard, after running down them stairs to pull Swift out of the game after that second carry, he's staying on the roster.
Oh, for sure.
He's the next best thing we had since Shady.
I do have a question though. This Jonathan Taylor news, this is shenanigans, correct?
What did Jalen Hurts say at press conference? Next question.
Okay, cool. Got it. Understood.
With all due respect, I think we can find a room for a running back like Mr. Taylor. Make Taylor Swift great again.
So we off the running back position. We got to go into the wide receiver position.
All right. Let's go. We got I'm looking at 15, 16 wide receivers.
Rico was the wide receiver guy.
I'm offensive line.
He's offensive line. You just got to pick it up.
Coach Daddy came in town. So next man up. Wide receivers, special teams anyway. You know half of these guys.
So you know that the dynamic duos here. So they're 1 and 2, no problem. And I'm looking for Devontae to have a big jump this year. So I'm thinking like phenomenal, like Torrey Holt phenomenal type jump. So he's ready. I saw some stuff at the end of last year. He was just doing phenomenal shit. So I expect more of that going into it. The boy's already uncoverable out there breaking ankles. So, and Brown is just Brown. You know what I mean? So you got Smith, Brown. So who else we got on the bubble?
So you got Quez, you got OZ.
Yeah, on the bubble. Just give me on the bubble, guys. So we got Quez
on the bubble. Shit.
Yeah, Quez on
Devin
the bubble.
Allen, Deion Kane, Nagata, Tyree Cleveland. Greg Ward is probably going to go to practice squad.
We already cut Tyree Cleveland.
Yeah, Greg Ward going to go to
He's on IR.
Yeah, he ain't making the team.
Yeah, so Greg Ward probably go to practice squad, definitely. He seems to just be like the damn furniture in the damn locker room. He's just there every year. So, he deserves it. He knows everything. He knows the playbook in and out. So, and he's got a good feel for Jalen. So he can just step in the game from, working his night shift at Wawa. Yeah, man. I like what I saw from the slide a little bit in the preseason. So I haven't watched too much of it because I was really disappointed in Mariota. He couldn't find nobody. Yeah. So I just think I didn't really see. We didn't get that big impact guy like I thought we would get. But what we got out there, we got a lot of good solid guys. So it's really a mix and match of what do you want. You want guys that can block. I don't think Quez would get cut, but I wouldn't be mad if he was gone. So, I'm done from the Super Bowl. I'm done with the Quez experiment. Sorry. So, that's my take on it. I wasn't ready for the wide receivers, guys. I didn't know I had that. I went by the text. So
No,
doing special teams.
that's fine.
My bad.
We sprung that on you. That was the wide receiver coach had a last minute deal and couldn't make it. So
yeah, it's all good.
Well,
but
I guess me and Rico, Coach Rico, you can back me up on this, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, I think so. We're gonna go with the dynamic duo, like Will
Of
said.
course.
Yeah.
Watkins, we need for him to get healthy.
Yeah.
He's recovering from the hamstring injury, so
Yeah.
he's already made the team. We already know what he can do.
Yeah.
We're expecting a big year from him. Zacchaeus, I haven't seen him do that much to make the squad and be
because Mariota can't run the damn ball.
Exactly.
not on
So
him.
Mariota's not throwing the ball, so he's not getting that fair opportunity. So I will say this. Been hearing a lot of good things about Devin Allen. Been hearing a lot of good things about Devin Allen. I mean, to the point where he's taking first team snaps, and against the Colts, he was putting on the speed on them. We just signed Swim. Is it Slim? Swim?
Swain,
Swam,
Swain.
Swam?
Swain, Swain.
Swain. Okay. Just signed him. Experienced veteran, understands. Come out of I think he came out of Seattle and the Broncos, correct? If I'm not correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens with him. Cleveland on IR. Kane, I don't think Kane's gonna make the squad due to the fact can't make the tub from you can't make the team from the tub.
Can't make the team. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just can't make the team. So I would definitely appreciate
Kane
him
was the better
stick
returner.
around. Yeah, and he can stick around. And then Covey. Covey, I need you to get better, man. I need you to get better. I need you to get better and get and hop aboard about putting on a uniform. You did a great job last year. You did
Yeah.
a great job fantastic last year. But no turnovers, caught the ball, understood the assignment. He looked like a crash dummy at times.
Give him a crash
But-
I
dummy.
say he did all right. Man. I would give him a lot more credit than he.
I mean,
yeah,
He dropped the ball.
let's be honest. None of us are
Even
going to catch
Jalen Rager
that ball.
scored a touchdown for the position. I mean,
Nah,
give
but
him
none
that
of us
credit.
going to catch that ball. We have 11 men running at us full speed. That's kind of hard. So I will
I
say
didn't
this:
say
though,
it was
he did do
easy,
his thing.
but you know,
he never let go. He
Thank
never
you.
let go.
So
Never let go.
I'm gonna put Nagato on the list for practice squad.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Ward, he already got a locker there.
yeah, he got locker, man.
Yeah.
He got-
Plus Ward's out. Plus Ward doesn't have to go through the Claver waivers. So
Plus,
The
he
way
waiver
feels like he
process.
wants to.
I
he
feel
wants
like
to be
I
here.
feel like I feel
district
like
manager
Ward.
at Wawa too, so
I feel like Ward is like that one joint that you always have. You're like, hey, can I come over?
Always,
I
forever.
mean, like I just
Old
got out of the
faithful.
club. Can I
the
come to
old
the
faithful,
crib?
no matter what, the old
Hey,
faithful.
hey,
is coming.
you got
You can call
hey,
it
hey, you still got that griddle? I'm hungry. You know what I'm
Greg Ward is Wawa. You know what I'm saying? It might not be your first choice, but
district manager of Wawa, bro.
Late at-
Don't mess that man title up, bro. He been
Late-
a long time. He put
late
that
at night,
shit
you gonna-
work for a long time.
late at night you gonna stumble up in there and get you a shorty. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Got you.
Go
You
get-
want this extra sandwich, fam? Somebody.
Let me get some mambas on the way out, B.
You
Get
feel
some
me?
mambas.
Yep.
Soft pretzel at the door. You know. Yeah, I agree with all those moves. I think these other guys. It was good to get some camp body in there. Unfortunately, our backup quarterback, I feel like he should have done a little bit more for us. But hey, it is what it is.
So after this game, we'll see about Dion, Swain, Devin Allen. Devin Allen's probably gonna go to the practice squad again, but honestly,
Unless
he's
he
just
get-
doing this for.
Unless he does something amazing
I
during this preseason game.
I do like Devin Allen as a gunner. He's a real good in special teams as well. Returning, I don't think he has that in him. I would like to see him do this in the final game of preseason.
This is gonna really depend if he, because I could see a world where we do have him on this roster.
So what's that? 4, 5, 6.
All right.
That's 6 wide receivers, bro.
So you're keeping 4 running backs with 6 wide receivers.
Whoa,
Think about it though, because wide receivers get banged up.
We're gonna see
Pause.
about those running backs.
Pause.
They got a block.
We
They
about
got a block. They got to be able to block. So
We're gonna see.
All right,
Yeah.
coach. What's going on with your tight ends, man? What we doing?
Yeah, I think I've seen some things that I really like about. I mean, obviously Dallas Goedert's gonna have a Pro Bowl year. He's gonna go for over 1,000, so he's an automatic. We already know what it is. Unguardable. And you know what? I've seen a lot out of Stoll this camp. He's got to make this roster. He's our number 2, and he is.
Over Tyree Jackson?
Well, the thing about Tyree, this is where it's gonna be a health thing. He's been a guy we've really loved for these past few years. Every year it's been an injury thing. if we're getting extra, if we're gonna keep the cube, if we're gonna keep 4 running backs, we got to keep Tyree Jackson here. That guy's that guy's. I'm
Man.
telling you, I think he's a star in the making. He's my
So you got
1A.
4 running backs, 4 tight ends,
So you
6 wide
keeping 3 tight ends,
receivers.
or you going 4 tight ends?
Honestly,
How
I
many tight
think
ends we
I
keep?
think Calcaterra has done pretty good for us, but I want to see if we can get him on the practice squad. I need to keep Tyree Jackson on this roster.
What about Dan Darnold?
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. This is we we got some hard cuts. That's gonna be I was talking to the DB's coach. We're gonna have some hard conversations over there. So I think we're gonna have to free up a little bit extra room for these DBs. So
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
think we're
mean,
gonna go with three tight ends. I think that's gonna
okay.
be the move for us.
So we got to keep it under a certain number when it comes to you know the special weapons, the position weapons, right? What number are we thinking?
Gotta have 3. Yeah, they run 3. They run 3 tight end set. So
Yeah.
they could. So they gotta have 4. They gotta have at least somebody run.
And
Somebody gotta run.
I feel like Jackson. I feel like Jackson. You can put him on special teams as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
I would go.
So
I would go
that's
that
why
way.
we're keeping Tyree over
I
Calcaterra
would go that
and
way.
over
Think
Dan
Calcaterra's
Arnold.
gone?
Calcaterra practice squad.
Whoa,
Okay. That's
whoa,
good.
That's a tough one.
that's a
I don't
tough
think
one.
Yeah,
Jalen
that's
gonna
tough.
like
Man.
that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Ah.
hey,
He was making some plays.
you know, stole a little bit more of a steady hand.
Like
And while we get to your O line, are they? I don't see them running stadiums still. Do you tell them to go ahead and go home?
No,
Because I
after
ain't like that fight. That don't make us look good. They should still be running right now.
well, Kelsey's a professional, and he
Yeah,
he
they
actually
slack
he
off.
actually he's in the weight room right now with the fellas. He said he's going to stay and get some extra work in since he caused practice to go ahead and be canceled for the rest of the day, and in solidarity, the rest of the lines over there in the weight room with him. So Kelsey, he's a
J-
professional.
Jalen better never touch the damn turf this season.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about it.
so Rico is Mr.
The man
Mr.
come back
Scoutler,
for another year.
heartless.
All right,
Heartless.
what we doing
Back
about
in
our O
back in my
line?
day, that was a regular Tuesday practice. So
Yeah, Buddy Ryan days.
boys done got
Take
soft.
take the gun to practice with you. Keep it under the towel.
Exactly. the gun in the waistband.
My man went to
Whoa,
the trunk. He went to the trunk
whoa!
on 2 days.
The
Bloody. We had
times are
the
flip. The
slide
times
on
are
the
turn.
slide on the
That's
brass knuckles. You know.
that's crazy. You gotta go to the trunk from practice.
Whoa!
Can you
Y'all
imagine
talking
that
like
happened
this the
today?
last Boy Scout.
Hey,
Man, Buddy Ryan
sometimes
practiced with no joke up in Lehigh, man. My man had the gat in the car. He went to the car to get the gat from the two-a-day. Fight. Like, hey, man, with your teammate, though. It's still your teammate.
hey.
Undisclosed who
Where
that
we going
was,
with this
but
line?
All right. Well, obviously we know at the top, my Lotta automatic Dickerson is going to be running at left guard automatically. Jason Kelsey forever in our hearts. Cam Jurgens is going to be our starting right guard.
Okay.
You
I think
didn't
we
see
all. I
enough
think
out
we
of
all.
scheme?
I think we've all known all season it was his job to lose. So we're gonna go ahead and make that official. And then Lane's gonna be obviously our right tackle as long as he wants to be. So we got to obviously this is where we're gonna go ahead and get into some harder conversations. Julian Good Jones, thank you. Cameron Tom, thank you. Josh Sills. Now I know
Bye.
this is what you say, Coach.
Bye.
Careful.
well,
There's some
Yeah.
legality we got to make sure we clear before we cut him.
we've got
Yeah.
we've got a lot invested in him. You know, he was an asset for us, and you know, I know he's looked a little rough since he's come back post his allegations, which
Allegations.
he was found cleared of.
Mm.
So I'm opting that we're keeping him,
Okay.
whether that be on the main roster or practice squad.
Practice
That's a
squad.
different convo, but I think he's someone that is going to be sticking around. I do understand everybody might feel a certain type of way about it, but you know, Sua Opeta.
He makes it.
It's I mean, when it comes, well, if Josh,
It's him or Dennis Kelly. Which one?
I really love getting a good look back at Mr. Kelly, but it hasn't been the greatest. You know, I was expecting a little bit more. You know, getting him back in the building and getting a good look for him. You know, he's a
Bro.
but
Long in the tooth.
yeah, he's a little long in the tooth, and he hasn't really. Look, man, the game changes fast, and unfortunately, it looks like he's going to be an odd man out.
So Kelly is
Yeah,
out of here.
I think
Sua Opeta, I'd opt to keep him over. So yeah, we're going to keep Opeta.
Yeah.
Tyler Steen. I think a little bit more work he's going to be able to make this as a starter. So obviously he's going to stick around. He's going to be the first guy in at right guard backup. He's potential swing tackle for us. So Steen going to make this roster. Jack Driscoll, he's here.
Yeah.
yeah,
He
he's
says.
in there. No doubt. No doubt.
All right. What about Brent Toth?
All right, fellas.
Mm.
Brent Toth. For me, what it came down to is what Toth is going to be able to go ahead and do. When it comes to this offensive line, you know, we like to keep our depth, and for me, it was either going to be Dennis Kelly or Mr. Toth. And Mr. Brett Toth, I think he's done a little bit more to go ahead and warrant himself being here. So we're going to go ahead and keep Brett Toth here.
Okay.
And then
And that kind of
Ricky
went
Johnson.
into my tight end decision as well. So I factored him into that.
So we're keeping 9 players on offense.
9
mean,
linemen. Okay, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, normally we
So what
keep
is the
10.
total? Sorry.
Normally we keep 10. In the perfect world, we would have kept 10.
Well,
So
well, you keep 10, but we'll put one on the practice squad. So.
exactly. So I think when we're talking about practice squad, I think that's going to be Mr. Stills, Josh Stills, in a worst case scenario.
Right.
So we got on practice squad. All right.
So with that being said, how many we got in total?
3, 7.
7.
St. Kelly to the pasture. Yeah, man. Go ahead and just look at the barn, old Yeller.
25.
All right.
All right. I think we're doing pretty good, gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, time to go to the defensive side. Let's go in the trenches with you again. What we doing
All
with
right.
the DNs and D tackles?
Oh, I thought I was doing DBs. My
I
bad.
thought you
My fault. Go
I'm
DBs,
doing-
DB.
Yeah.
All right, fellas.
Or-
Now
no.
we've had to make some hard some hard cuts on the offensive side, but I think it's all well worth it because we know these DBs. We got some talent on here.
Most definitely.
So obviously, I think we already know our starters are going to be N'Kobe. Mr. Cunningham, I think, is going to get the start next to Kobe.
I thought I had the linebackers.
Oh, you got the linebacker?
You said DB.
I mean DBs. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm stepping.
I was like,
I'm stepping on.
Yeah, when you said Curry, I said, whoa.
I'm stepping on. My bad. I meant to say Mr. James Bradbury obviously is going to be here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we know Slay is going to be here. Avonte Maddox. Now we're going to get to the hard conversations. Keely Ringo,
In there.
he's in there like swimwear.
Okay.
Mr. Tristan McCollum, thank you. We got a good look at you. We're going to go ahead and
He gone. He out of here.
yeah, he going to get the pay. Josiah Scott.
Um,
He's in here like swimwear.
yeah, he's in there.
Mr. Greedy Williams, we already gave him his walking papers. You know, we kind of all knew what that was from the door. So now, hold on. Why am I missing?
So we got Eli Ricks,
Garner.
we got
Yeah, I
Good
was gonna
Ricks, we got Josh Job,
Garner.
Kayvon Wallace. You have
Oh,
the
the
final
safeties?
say. Ricks will be making a roster.
Riggs is there. Riggs is making the roster. Josh Job. I can't let him go. We need
He's
him.
not going to clear waivers.
He's not. Yeah, that's a guy who's not going to clear waivers. He's made a case, and honestly, this guy could start on other rosters. We got to keep him. He's solid. If I got to give up anything, I mean, I already told you Mario Goodrich and who was my other who was the last one?
Josh Job.
Garner.
Josh Job staying.
What about Garner?
Garner is gone.
Kayvon. That was the other one you said. Kayvon.
Kayvon. What about Goodrich? Mario Goodrich.
He's out of here.
No, he cut him. So
Oh, you got him?
What about
put
Josiah
Ricks on
Scott?
the
And
practice
Josiah
squad.
Scott and
Josiah
Maddox.
Scott, he was playing pretty good.
No, Josiah. We got to keep Josiah.
Yeah, we gotta keep Josiah.
So,
Okay.
Bradbury, Slay, Ringo, Maddox, Job, Ricks, Scott. 1, 2,
What
3,
about
4,
Garner,
5,
though?
6, 7, 8.
Is
8
it
corners.
Mikael
You-
Garner?
You want Garner for special teams?
Yeah, I think we're gonna keep him for special
All right.
teams.
All right, he's your
We'll keep
guy.
Garner.
I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep working with him. I think he's got a little potential, but special teams for sure.
But after that Dallas game, Josiah, he must got no memory, bro. Woo! I was like, is that Josiah Scott?
Whoa.
The Wawa
Hold
guy?
on. So how many DBs he kept?
All of them. Not
All of them.
All of them.
Nah, we gotta make a cut because you still gotta pick safeties.
Look.
No, we keeping the safeties.
yeah, we're good. We got Kayvon's a
All of
safety.
them.
He said Kayvon, but Kayvon going is
Oh, what about Reed?
Kayvon.
Reed Blankenship's a safety.
So
Yeah,
Reed
that's
Blankenship,
what I'm saying.
Sidney
Justin
Brown,
Evans and
Keeping all,
Justin
keeping
Evans.
all the safety, keeping all the safeties on all of them.
Keeping all well.
Jamel
Kayvon,
Edmonds?
Kayvon, Justin Evans.
Nah,
and
just
Reed
yeah.
Blankenship. That said,
And Sidney Brown. We
got
keeping
Terrell.
all
Yeah,
of them.
Sidney, yeah. We was keeping all that.
Terrell Edmonds, he getting cut, right? He's staying.
Yeah, Edmonds. Yeah, he got cut.
Tristan McCollum.
Okay.
Oh, Tristan McCollum got cut. Yeah, he was the first. He was the first cut. He was the first cut.
casualty.
The email was sent out. I'm not sure if y'all saw it, but the safeties will be joining the linebacker room for
Yeah.
the rest of the season here on out. So it won't be safeties no more. It'll be subbackers.
So backers.
That's the same email I saw.
So
I seen it.
Hassan,
No, I seen it.
So Hassan will be going to the D line, basically.
Yeah. So Son's
Yeah, he's
Even though he
he's-
listed as kind of a linebacker, but he's going to D
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, it's a Sam.
Yeah.
So he's
Sam
Sam.
linebacker. Yeah,
Sam and Nolan Smith too. That they should all be
pick 6 bricks. That's why he made it. That's why he made this roster.
Whoa.
That boy know where the ball be at. You know what I'm saying?
All right, who my linebacker coach?
I got the
That would be
linebackers.
Will.
All
right,
right,
so-
what we doing?
So
This
you know,
room, 'cause,
Nicole be in the house. Nicole be in the house, right? So no rap on that. Zach Cunningham in there.
All right,
Um,
is Zach going to play or is he going to quit like the last person you vouched for?
Hey.
boxing and football, two different sports, man. You know, boxing is an individual sport. You gotta have a lot of mental toughness and stuff like that. You know, football, your teammates can pull you up when you're down, man. You know, so Zach is in there. Ben Van Summeren in there. It's like swimwear.
Van Sumeren? Okay.
Yeah. This is a tough one. I got Nick Morrow. He's staying.
Really?
I got Quentin Bell. He's out of there.
You got who?
Who?
Quentin Bell, he getting cut, bro.
Quentin Bell. Damn, I even got him on the roster.
You got him
I
on
don't
the
see
roster?
him. No, I don't see him.
He's not on the board.
Oh, no, I had him. You said Miller?
No. Quentin Bell, he getting cut, right?
Yeah,
Or he's already gone. Yeah, he's
yeah.
getting cut. Christian Ellis.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
mean, he's gonna stay, and Maddox Williams, he out of here. So
Yeah, because that name shut up on the wall, and I was like, "Who the hell is this person?"
right.
That's one of the he's sharing numbers, so that's why we didn't.
And
So
I got the Sam's reporting to the D line. So
yeah, I got
that
you.
and that would be Reddick, Smith, Patrick Johnson, and Kyron Johnson, Kayron Johnson.
All these damn Johnsons on the team.
Yeah,
Too many
they got the
Johnsons.
same number. Changing jersey. Let me get to the jersey real quick.
D line coach, what we doing? I'm looking at a lot of names. We got
Yeah,
what?
I
One,
got you.
two, three, four, five,
So
six,
the
seven,
starters, so off starters, we're gonna go with Fletch and Jordan Davis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, we'll be doing a lot of substitution. Making sure fresh bodies are on the field at all times. So we'll have Jalen Carter first off the bench, Milton Williams as a third down. Uh, and now I'm having a problem with um, Marlon Tulupolotu and Kentavious Street. I
Oh,
think I'm gonna have to go with Marlon. I think we can probably see if we can get Kentavious on the practice squad. Um, Caleb Sanders,
Marlon for the Penguins.
appreciate you. Here's your walking papers. Marvin
have a
Wilson,
good time.
thank you for coming to camp. Stay in shape. We might be
Who?
we might give you a call. Um, we got to figure out what's going on with Mario Jomo with his concussion. For right
Yeah,
now,
he in it.
let's see if we what let's medical red shirt him. So
Oh, okay. That was
Oh
smart.
yeah.
and then at the DNs, starting DNs, we'll have Brandon Graham. We don't really have starting DNs, so I just want to put that out there. So we got,
Right.
you know what I'm
Mix and
saying?
match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
So
rotate that.
we're gonna have Josh Sweat.
Situational.
We have Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham. I know it's always him, Derek Barnett. After that, I like Teron Jackson, but there's something that tells me Janaris Robinson. He is ready to make a footprint in this uniform and on this team. So I'm gonna go with Janaris Robinson is making this squad. We might have to put Teron on the practice squad. How are we feeling
All
there?
right, we going Jackson on practice squad.
So you got Cooper gone. Uh,
Yeah, Robert. So Robert Cooper gone and Olive Spalatu.
Spot out too. Yeah, he out of here.
Yeah,
What
appreciate
about
you. Thank you.
DB?
Here's your walking papers.
What about DB?
He already made the team.
Okay.
Hey, also, I might be in the trade. Uh, I heard a little bit of word of a trade. I'm not sure,
Oh,
but there's never a problem when you have fresh bodies coming off and on the field. So
Yeah. You could say that we got two starting D lines basically.
technically, everybody's a starter.
What? No. What about my man who
So
did? My man, we gave all that money last year. He didn't play a damn down. What's it called? Nim's uncle we got from Chicago. Is he on the team?
we
Or
at
he was it was a
54,
1 year deal. That was a
We're at
1 year deal.
54.
54, and
Mm.
that's including Jake Elliott and Sipas. Oh, and Lovato. I didn't even count Lovato. And I'm getting the text now. DB is gone. Brandon Graham is gone. Fletcher Cox is gone.
Gone. Gone where?
What are you talking about?
Looks
What do you
like
mean?
Gainwell is
Gone fishing.
gone.
Gone
Oh
where?
God, he's talking about a trade.
And we're sending a second and a fourth all to Arizona for Buda Baker.
oh, snap!
Woo! Sheesh.
Fletcher ain't leaving. Fletcher ain't leaving.
God will do it, won't he?
Yeah, Fletcher ain't leaving. Just cut Fletcher. Fletcher ain't leaving, man. Yeah, you doing the Chip Kelly to us there.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad, but we gotta get rid of some of the linebackers in. I mean, they gotta be
Yeah, that'll probably be it'll be the linebackers.
Yeah, who's gonna
What
be the out
linebackers
man?
we getting rid of? We don't got
Because
any.
this is the thing though, you would probably have to Maros is gone. Because you could put Nolan Smith or Kayron Johnson or Terrell Edmonds to in that
He is
line in
not
that
his
linebacker.
brother. He is not his brother. If anything, Kayvon would go to linebacker. He played some of it in Clemson.
Came on, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, you got a shitload of linebackers though.
I'm saying
You got, I mean,
you keep Dean, keep Cunningham and
yeah,
Ellis.
you got Quentin
The
Bill.
rest of them,
You got Vern Sermon, Ellis, Morrow, Cunningham. So and then Kobe Dean. So you got a slew of them there. We cut a few of them, but shit. But everybody got to move over though when Buda Baker shows up. It's like, look, man, I carry that nigga luggage. I'm good. Let me keep my spot.
hey, I live in Arizona. I'll help him pack up. I'll help him pack up
Let me
his
carry.
house.
Hey, I'll carry the.
oh,
I'll scrub the bathrooms, coach. I'm good. Just let me. He can have my spot. Just let me stay on the team.
speaking of that, who's my DB coach? You gotta be at Philly International at 2 a.m. to pick up Buddha from the airport.
Oh, I got Buddha. I'm taking Buddha. I'm taking it straight to the shake. I mean to the cheesesteak spot. So,
Well, sure, you can take Iskabibbles open late night. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's Bibbles taking him up to what's that joint in the Northeast? Doll Babies or something.
Oh.
Something.
Oh, you wild. You wild.
BYOB
Hey,
joint.
you're gonna take him to cheerleaders. You're gonna take him to cheerleaders.
It's not a bad spot.
That's not a bad lineup overall, though. Patrick Johnson, if he could stay healthy, yeah, he's just coming off of that injury.
Yep.
Kyron Johnson, if he could just put everything together, bro, his speed
Man.
is just too
The
crazy.
speed is crazy.
Nolan Smith was out there doing this thing too. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like this is a roster. I mean, like I said, we're just
Got
playing
two
GM right
defenses,
now,
bro.
but I feel like this roster is something where I think it's top 2 rosters in the league.
Absolutely. The other part,
defense is number one. Defense is number one, bro.
well, let's not forget. Whenever you know what I'm saying. Whenever you're looking good at the dance, you got people gonna be looking at you. They're gonna whenever you're popping like the Eagles are popping right now, a lot more people are gonna hold out for a little bit more chance. If they're like a fringe guy, and knock on wood, there's injuries. They usually some of these guys are gonna be waiting for you to come calling, even though you might have been their backup option.
Right.
So like some of these older guys we got that are not gonna go through waivers, they're probably gonna try to jump to get on the practice squad. If they know that they got a chance.
Oh, just got another text. We
Let
sent
everybody know he available.
next year's third, next year's fourth, and the 25th second to LA. So my D-line coach, you need to be at Philly International at 6:15.
Who do we get?
Aaron.
This man.
Yeah.
Well,
Man.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I'll say this, guys. This is how, and I don't know if you guys spoke on the Taylors of the world and all that stuff before I came on, but
Yeah.
we've got $47 million in cap space next year. That's for Howie. That's close to that's double basically compared to any other roster. The way he knows how to make it work. So I mean, look, if just say Jalen's contract for these next 4 or 5 years, he's got us in, like I said, golden age, winning now. These draft picks, these ain't going to do too much for us right now. We need to make those draft picks into right nows instead of the tomorrow. We've got a lot of guys that are already in place for the future for a lot of these vets that we're going to see leaving. So we need to. Right now we on some we're the Yankees, we're these big teams. Like we got the bread, bring them in. Let's get them. Let's get. I know we were runner up last year. We do need to get that Lombardi. Like I know we all have faith we're gonna get it, but we need to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
the thing is, if we go after Taylor, you still have to pay one of the two running backs. Do you pay the hometown kid,
I
or
don't
do
think
you
we.
pay
I don't think we.
Taylor?
I mean, you're not gonna, but Howie's not gonna invest that much
He ain't gonna
money into
commit.
that
Yeah, he gonna
position.
invest that money. He get you a 1 year
Yeah.
deal and be like, you're gonna be gone. He might give up a couple picks for a guy if he knows it's gonna get you over the top. But his backfield is tight, bro. I mean, it's like, do we really need to go out and get anybody? I don't think so.
So is the real reason behind Taylor wanting to get traded is because he wants to be on a contender, knowing that the Colts will never be that, especially now having a rookie
Man,
quarterback.
you looking at Ursay. Look what happened last year. They hired Jeff Saturday out of the booth
Exactly.
and didn't even interview nobody. Huh?
That was
then-
crazy.
And who was
then
the last guy the
Carson
Colts
Wentz takes
Well,
a
actually?
debacle.
we can't talk though because we were almost Jeff Saturday's first W. So
Yeah,
we
that's
can't
because
talk
they,
that
you
Nah.
know, nah,
We knew what it was with that.
We knew what it was. We had to have a little bit of what do you call that? Irony, right? You just can't walk through the season, win every game. So, this last year wasn't our year. We had to just become the NFL's favorite. They was just there almost, but all this extra genre, I mean, extra slogans and stuff coming out before the season starts is kind of ridiculous to me. But we'll see. Congratulations to Kelsey's mom getting her own TV show. It's big, man.
What?
It's big. Yeah. What?
No,
You
Kelsey
didn't
did.
know?
Kelsey got his own
the
show.
Kelsey's mom. The Kelseys that came up, bro. They about
I
to take
thought
over
Kelsey got
Morning
his
in
own.
America when they retire. It's over. So
And then
yeah.
with the last preseason game being this week, and then we get that week off for cuts and everything. What moves you think Howie's going to make? Because there are some holes in his roster that does need to be fixed.
Well,
Okay, special teams. We got to do something, man. Like we didn't. I mean,
That's
yes,
coaching.
That was our whole. Yeah, my man. But my man didn't go to the barbershop at all last year, man. He didn't no haircuts, no shape up, no nothing. he was in there trying to work it, So good for him. But we gotta get some pressure, man. I mean, that's the one thing that's lacking. Them guys, you come up with a couple plays on special teams. This team is long. They're long gone. You might not catch them. So that's the only thing really lacking, man. I mean, kicking game is fine, but that coverage game and the damn
Not the punting. The punting game.
not the punting. Punting game is kind of weak.
Yeah.
So, but they're not going.
We're only allowed to have one player with an allegation on the squad at a time, so we're not going after the Arizona kid.
Yeah.
Well,
I hope they do bring somebody in. Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
you could go ahead.
I hope they do bring a punter in here for some competition, and not just give it a Sipos. Because I'm gonna be honest, bro, like Sipos is you're not averaging 50 yards average from your kick. That's kind of crazy, bro. Like Bone Jones was averaging what, like almost 70. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, you can always go to Australian Football League and get a kicker.
Yeah,
They
we got to look.
They
Kinda
make
what they do out
the
there.
best
Yeah,
punters.
I know what you're talking about.
They make the best punters.
Oh.
Bro. They're fearless. You know what I mean?
Speaking of that, Will, you got a 4 a.m. flight to Australia in the morning, so
Oh yeah,
I
I'm down
forgot
with
to-
people from down under. Can I stop over in New Zealand real fast? I got some old ties over there.
no, this is a business trip. You got it.
It's business. It's business. Hey, you don't want. I mean,
I need you to
we
find
go
me
to
3
business
punters.
too.
Money.
3 punters, okay.
Go Birds. Go Birds.
3 punters and a right tackle.
3 punters and a dingo, dingo mascot.
I mean, this is my thing. I think for the most part, I think we're not going to see Jalen until season opener, right?
No. You got to see him this preseason. You can't have his first snap be against the Patriots. You got to let those guys. I would let them get at least 3 series in to get that
Did they play
chemistry,
it all?
and
Did they
then
play it all last year?
none of the starters played all.
I mean, did they play it all?
That's
last
why
year?
we
Any
started
of the
so
stars
slow
on any
against the
team?
Lions last year.
I don't think that any of the stars played though. Like on any team, it's just they just said, "Fuck it, we're not playing."
I wouldn't say that. I think Aaron Rodgers is playing this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes to usually get in there
Yeah,
for
he
a
likes
little
to get
bit.
in there and knock the nuts off.
Not
Nuts.
you gotta knock the dust off.
Rust.
Playing,
Dust.
Yeah, I would like to honestly. I would love to see like our starters get up in there and mix it up for at least a series or two. That's because
And it's
that's
a
how I
home
used to.
game anyway.
Yeah, because it used to. I mean, I know we don't have as many games as we used to, but it used to be the first one you'd see them for like literally like a play or two.
quarter,
Then second
quarter.
one, the starters you'd see, yeah. Then it become like you get them for a whole drive or driver, you know. Then the third one is where you'd really see them for like a full quarter, and then they pull them out. You wouldn't see them for the fourth. Now that we don't have the fourth game anymore, I think you get want to see them for at least a full drive or at least a back and forth series once real quick just to I mean this is but you know
They
this
got so
has
many
been
people
part of the reason we
missing
haven't seen any injuries.
from both sides of the ball. Like, there's going to be a lot of people not playing on the defense either because of the same reason, right? They not. So
Yes,
it's
sir.
kind of. I don't know if you get that same like back in the day. Yeah, you got both team starters going a mano for a quarter and for a half, and then come out the third quarter of that last series, and they were done, right? For like the
Yep.
third game, like you said, the fourth game, you saw all the people that need. You
It
get
was
more
the
of the
dress
players that.
rehearsal.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say it was a dress rehearsal. I mean, look, I like
Now
the 3 preseason thing. I hated the 4 preseason games because it was
you
to the
still got
point
you
where
get.
you get to the last game, nobody was playing,
Yeah, it's
and it
like
was like
now,
to the point it was guys on the team that weren't going to make the team. So
but now
I do agree. I do agree with you, Marcus. I would like to see Jalen and those guys, take the first series, script it, boom, let's get out of there. All right, let's get out of here healthy. You know what I mean?
I don't
Yeah,
need to
give me
see it. I
15
don't need to see it.
plays, whatever
Yeah,
those 15
give
plays,
me
good or
13,
bad. All
15
right, I
plays.
got something. Let's move.
Yeah, put some points on the
Uh,
board, but I don't want to see 2 or 3, 4 series. No, no.
Yeah, I don't need to see him. I can wait till the season starts, man. I mean, traditionally I would like to see him, but the way all of the teams do it, I mean, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? They all gonna look. They're gonna be rusty till week 2, 3. Every
Yeah.
team. So set the
Nah,
Eagles
I
game
don't
and run
need
the rock.
AJ being rusty
They're not gonna be rusty,
because
but they're not gonna be max. They're not gonna. They just don't play enough in the preseason. Now get enough fucking repetitions like they used to. They only have 2 days no more. Like you don't get the reps that you used to, like they did. So teams come out. I think the Eagles are gonna be fine because they're an offensive juggernaut anyway. They could just run the ball down your neck. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna have a
well,
problem with that. So
you got to remember this though. It's going to be a long game for the Eagles. One, they're going to do the ceremony for Tom Brady.
Yep.
So your boys are going to come out, they're going to do the warm up, and then they're going to go cold. And then on top of it, this is the first time AJ and Juju is going to be in the same vicinity since the whole TikTok videos Juju did
I ain't
about
care about
AJ getting
Juju though.
kidnapped. Hey, it did go
Hey,
to it get serious on
AJ
Twitter.
said AJ said he will run up on him and all that shit, but then
Exactly. So them boys is
but
gonna
it's
meet
Juju,
in the
man.
middle
It's
of the,
Juju. It's
nah, that's
Juju.
at
He ain't
least
built like
bulletin
that.
board material. They're gonna want to get some get back on that boy.
but you don't want that the game that's gonna be the longest because of all the ceremonial stuff. The game's gonna be prolonged. That be
Man,
the first time your
we
starters
gonna
get out there, and then
dog
we
walk
go
the
again and get with a
Patriots.
slow start.
Dog walk the Patriots.
Oh
It's
no,
not like
I
Tom
mean,
Brady playing in the old
I
and
don't know about
Gronkowski
dog
and
walk.
them.
They're not gonna win the AFC East, but that's probably gonna be a decent game to watch.
look, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think this Patriots game has a lot more weight than a lot of people are giving it. Because right now, I mean, look, a lot of stuff we've been seeing happen in the preseason, like this fight with Kelsey, and these, believe it or not, I think I
Who's
mean,
fighting
this
Kelsey?
is all pressure that's showing up right now for our guys. I think they're chomping at the bit to get the season going because, that they know right now the pressure's on because really it's you got to be better than you were last year because last year was close but now cigar. And I think they know with all the talent on there, there's big expectations. Everybody's talking about them. I mean, so, I think that maybe that is why you see a guy like Jason Kelsey kind of crashing out of practice. He's feeling that. And I think they want to get the season going. And it looks a little bit different if you take L in the first week of the season.
Aren't you supposed to fight at practice though?
I'm not saying you're not supposed to, but I'm just
I
saying it's
mean,
uncharacteristic for this team.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just been
All right.
reported by the
So
reporters.
I
He's
have
supposed to fight in
some.
practice.
I want to say this one real quick because we're talking about you know repetition and you know guys getting out there and playing right. So from Elliot, according to Elliot Short Parks, right? I mean, we can tell him with a grain of salt, but he's at the practices. He takes the stats. So he has Hurts with 393 reps, 180 out of 240, 17 touchdowns with 4 interceptions. Marcus Mariota with 282 reps, 11 out of 177 attempts with 13 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And then McKee,
He
80,
got more interceptions in the preseason in practice.
Yeah.
right. And then we got you got Tanner McKee with 82 reps, 40 out of 59, 2 TDs with 1 interception. Then we're gonna let's get into the wide receivers here. Let's get to the wide receivers. So according to Early Short Part, Brown has 47 catches with 57 targets, 5 touchdowns with 3 drops. Now with Smitty has 34 catches for 50 targets, 7 touchdowns, no drops. Watkins, 12 for 17 targets, 1 touchdown, no drops. Zacchaeus, 12 catches, 21 targets, 1 touchdown, 1 drop. And then coming out of there is, I think, Nagata with 21 catches out of 40 targets, 1 touchdown, 1 drop.
Yeah.
Just pick your poison, man. It's like they can run the ball or they can throw the ball on you. So
Okay, and then
it's really,
all right, so Rico, this one's for you. Goddard, Mr. Unguardable, 43 catches for 55 targets, 6 touchdowns, 1 drop. I feel like Goddard is starting to be like, this is my opinion. I feel like he's starting to be a better version of Zach Ertz because he can block better than Zach Ertz.
yeah,
He's,
been better than Zach.
you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Then your guy right here, we got Stoll, 9 catches, 10 targets, 1 touchdown, no drops. Calcaterra, 17 catches, 24 targets, 0 touchdowns. And then your boy that made the squad got Jackson, 13 catches out of 21 targets, 2 touchdowns, no drops.
Yeah.
And then you want me to go to running backs?
Yeah, let me see who doing. Let me see what they doing out of there.
All right, so we got total carries. We got carries with the first team. Well, we already know who it is. It's Kenny Gainwell with total 40, 20 out of 24 catches. First team carries is 32. Second is 4. So we already know Kenny is going to be the starting running back. Then coming in second is Rashad Penny with 38 carries, 6 for 6 catching and targets, 8 carries, and then 23 with the second team. So he had 8 with the first team, 23 with the second team. Then we got Boston Scott with 28, 11 for 12, 16 carries with the first team, 9 carries with the second team. That tells me that them 3 are making it.
Yeah, Boston.
Then
a beast.
Yeah. And then we got DeAndre Swift with 20 carries, 19 out of 29. This tells me that he's another fucking wide receiver. So I think another wide receiver. That's what that tells me. 19 out of 29, 11 carries with the first team, 8 with the second team. So he's going to be more like a wide receiver. He's going to be the CMC of our offense.
He knows how to flash and right into the quarterback, getting that little space and get the ball.
All right.
I mean,
I think I might have to change.
Well,
I think a wide receiver might be getting. I think Sermon might actually make the team because he has 25 total carries, 8 for 11, 5 with the first, 15 with the second. So I think Sermon's going to make the team, and I think they're going to.
What's Boston Scott's number?
Boston Scott was 38 for 6 for 6, 8 with the first team.
Well, what I was gonna say, man, is I really think that I really believe there's a strong chance that we're gonna actually end up bringing in Taylor.
5 running backs.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have 5 running backs, man. I think there is gonna go ahead and end up I think there's going to end up being this odd man out in all of this, and I think it's going to end up.
I don't know.
I
they might
think
be
Swift. I think Swift is gonna. I think they really like Swift a lot. If you look at what Jonathan Taylor does really well, catching the ball isn't one of the things that he's like top tier at.
So you're back on board with it?
With what? Jonathan
With Taylor?
Taylor? I was always on board with it.
He ain't coming.
If you look at the Super Bowl, year, what did they do? People don't remember the LeGarrette Blount. They weren't running LeGarrette Blount the right way. They were trying to make him more like a finesse kind of guy. He was kind of looking like he was going to be in the chopping block for a minute. They had already had joint practices with Miami.
It's the fans.
And Jay came down.
Well, you know,
Jay
because LeGarrette Blount, you guys got to remember, LeGarrette Blount came on later in the season. He had to go to Doug himself and tell him, like, look, y'all not running me the right way.
He was balling though.
He was balling.
He was slow.
The Charger game.
One game, but he came on later in the season, you know. So it was. Remember, it was like
we had him in the Jai. Yeah, of course. I mean, he had. I mean,
down the stretches when he really started coming on. Like through the playoffs, he was the man. He was the main guy.
Who wasn't running? We had the other dude, right?
Corey Clement.
Clement was
the dude we got from San Diego. Ryan.
I was about to say Bryce Brown.
Ryan Matthews?
Not the year before.
Yeah, I know he's. Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about, right? The guy from San Diego, right?
It was
Well, you talking about we had him and DeMarco Murray and Sproles?
No, there was remember because it was Clement. It was Clement and Blount. We had four. We had
Sproles. Sproles got hurt. Remember?
Yeah, Sproles got hurt.
Sproles got hurt in the Giants game.
He broke his
arm.
The
year before we had the other dude from the where did we get him from? San Diego, right?
Well, Sproles came over from the Saints, but he was San Diego before.
No, I'm talking about the guy we had the year before on the team.
Matthews was gone already.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying Josh Adams. I think Josh Adams wasn't.
No, Josh Adams was after.
He was after. He didn't come till after.
Josh came back. He was a year after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He was our leading runner.
Anyway, I think this is really going to be looking like.
Doing their job.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that like they got a good look at Jay Ajayi during the joint practices that year, and then they knew he was a fringe guy for them. They ended up bringing him in because they liked him. I think this is going to be a similar situation. I think they got a real good. I mean, you already know who Taylor is. He's a great player. You got an up close and personal look at him. And we already hearing the rumors that Howie's on the phone right now.
I mean, you got Swift, Kenny, and Penny.
I mean, look.
Do you really
it's
need
Super
to
Bowl
get a running back?
Super Bowl year.
You're going to trade one of them, though.
Yeah, somebody got to go. Yeah.
Gainwell.
Got to cut one.
Yeah, you're trading Kenny.
Kenny is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I would trade.
I would trade him because I would trade you in the same position with him as you would Kenny, right? How many years has Taylor got on this deal?
Taylor's going to be a free agent after. Taylor wants to get paid.
He wants to get paid.
Because Taylor's 26 years old.
He might get a Super Bowl, but he's not going to get paid.
I think Jonathan Taylor's only 26 years old.
He's young. No, I think he's 20. I think he's younger.
He's 24.
I'm gonna tell you right now because I think he might be. He is 24.
He's 24.
He's 24.
Wow. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why he's young, and not for nothing, bro. Like he's not like he's not Bijan. Bijan was everything at once, but that's why I think we were willing to take him so high. Some of us, but I think Jonathan Taylor is gonna be. We're talking about the top 5. He's he's in the top 3, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, bro. I think you pay Taylor, you pay Swift. I think they keep getting. I think Kenny Gainwell gets kept in that situation.
I don't think so. I think you got to let him go because they're gonna want a running back in return.
Depends on what kind of season he has.
Nah, their running back room is stacked right now.
Yeah, they're stacked. That's why
they still got Mac. Mac for his Achilles.
Yeah, they got Zach Moss. They got Kenyon Drake, Jason Huntley.
Kenyon Drake, he's still in the
league. Yeah, he's their change of pace guy.
He just signed with them. There's no way he played with them last year because he was in Baltimore last year, right?
Kenyon Drake? I thought he was there.
He wasn't there last year.
The only flavor that's worth anything is the grape. So just to throw that out there.
Death Row, baby. You don't like the other ones?
No, I see them going. I can see Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher?
Oh,
Fletcher,
stop.
Fletcher ain't going nowhere, man.
Because,
Fletcher ain't
bro,
leaving.
if
Fletcher's
you
not
look at
going
their
anywhere.
roster,
He's not
they
going to
don't
another
have
team, bro.
outside of DeForest Buckner, they don't have
Wendell
anybody at the
Small.
D tackle. They got
Fletcher ain't leaving.
Atuame from Northwestern, but that's it.
Fletcher got his
No,
whole fingers.
they got the bull from the Niners.
DeForest Buckner, that's it.
Yeah, the Forrest Buckner.
Yeah, but I don't think it. Look, I don't think
It's
this.
Fletcher. He ain't going.
Fletch,
He's like, I'm
yeah,
not.
they're not. You need Fletch right now
I'm
because
not.
you know Fletch got these young boys. Now, if it was later in the season and we were doing this trade around the trade deadline, I still don't see a world because that's you got to remember that's kind of that's a disrespect. Like you're gonna get rid of someone like Fletch.
At the
You
end
just
of
signed him to a
this-
1 year,
this
$10
is-
million
Yeah,
deal.
This is
yeah.
victory
I
lap,
see.
man.
This
He
is
ain't
my
leaving.
thing. This
He's
is my
not
thing.
leaving. He probably got no trade.
If you're the Colts, though, you want draft capital, and the Eagles have that. Like you're not. You don't want. I don't want nobody. I just want give me some draft picks because let's be honest, you got a young team, so give me draft capital so I can add more young talent to my squad.
That's what I'm saying. In the Eagles right now, we have a pretty good draft capital.
Yeah, we got
Right now we have
two
10
second rounds.
Right? Yeah, we have 10 draft picks next year. You can go ahead and we have we have extras for a couple of those rounds that are in the top. We have in the first 3 rounds we have 64. We have like 5 or 6 picks in the first 64.
So in the top 100,
In the top's like 65, 64, 65 picks. We have like 4 or 5 draft picks within that top tier. So we got draft capital move. That's what I was saying earlier. Right now, we're a team that has we got a lot of youth and we have the perfect amount of veterans. We got backups we have guys that are ready to step in and take the place for these veterans that are going to be leaving already. You know, the BGs of the world, the Fletcher Cox of the world, even at the offensive line. I think the only hole right now going forward in the future is, or Lane Johnson's a potential replacement. You know,
but that was Steam. Steam's going to be that.
He could be.
Yeah,
He could be. But
Yeah.
if we know how, he's going to take some more shots at that, I think. Especially
he always goes through the trenches.
Yeah.
We're going to go through the trenches in the first
So
second.
I think this is a win now situation. It's like you got your core, you got your young core, you have your quarterback, you have your big weapons. Right now it's about adding those big sweeteners that's going to go ahead and bring it. Right now you don't need like a draft pick. A draft pick ain't helping this team right now. Unless you're trading it to get somebody in here who's going to compete with us this year.
So for the Eagles right
now,
now,
anyway, you're not supposed to. I mean, we're supposed to win.
Wendell Smallwood, that's who it was.
Smallwood, yeah,
Smallwood.
Yeah, it was Smallwood.
Good job. Yeah, no, that's who it was. No, he's right.
Oh, shout out to AK.
Yeah,
Whatever,
Smallwood.
Shout out AK.
Smallwood.
Smallwood.
But the year before, we had the boy from San Diego. I remember he fumbled in the Detroit game. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, that was Ryan.
That was Ryan Matthews.
Yeah, it was
That was
Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
Ryan
but he wasn't on the
Matthews.
Super Bowl squad.
Nah,
He wasn't
he wasn't on the Super Bowl squad. He got.
Yeah, nah. It was Wendell Smallwood. It was Clement and Blount, and then
we drafted Wendell Smallwood though. Remember that? We
drafted him.
We drafted West Virginia.
Wendell
He's a Delaware kid though.
Yeah, he's from
and
Delaware.
Boston Scott was on the team too, wasn't he?
No.
Yeah. Scott was on
Boston Scott played for the Saints.
The Super Bowl year?
He was on the practice squad though, right?
He was with the Saints. 2017, he was with the Saints. We got him in 2018.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
shit.
right. You're right.
I swore he was there for the Super Bowl.
We
Run.
took him out.
The only person that has a ring on and does a skill position is Greg Ward. Greg Ward is he has a ring. And
yep. Greg Ward.
Remember the second the person that was supposed to be the guy was Donnell Pumphrey.
Yeah. No Pumphrey slander.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
He was supposed to be the dude.
Yeah,
He was supposed to be like Sproles 3.0.
We traded up to get him.
You remember?
Traded up to get him.
He broke all those records at San Diego State with
Traded
Marshall
up
Falk.
to get him.
Yeah, we traded up to go
We
get that
passed
boy.
on Aaron Jones to go get them Donnell Pump.
Mhm.
Yo,
I was like,
they had to fake an
ooh.
injury the first year. Yo, he looked horrible, bro.
Oh, he
Yeah,
was
bro.
terrible.
He tried to do that little duck step thing and got killed. I was like, ooh,
Bro,
you can't
he
do
had
that
no
in the
field.
NFL.
He had no. His field vision was terrible. I was
Bro,
like,
I
how
thought
did
at least, I thought he'd at least be able to catch the ball at the backfield. I mean, he's small,
Nothing.
fast.
Couldn't do
He
nothing.
couldn't do nothing.
Couldn't
He was
do
like
nothing. And
Jalen Rager. Jalen Rager.
between
He was
that,
like, I thought he was fast.
yeah, me too. I thought he was
Did
quick
we
too.
did we show off
No,
the
I'm waiting for you to do that. You can go ahead and do
okay, because
that.
I got a heart out here. Got to get ready for the evening. If you're here with us right now, I know it wasn't a action packed episode, but I like to do these kind of things. I think this was fun. I always enjoy it. But as you guys know, we are taking over LA. Swoop Boys coming to LA, and we need to go ahead and have that jersey on to go ahead and rep it. So, cuz you're gonna be able to get everything up tomorrow.
What's that?
I'm
Yo,
for
Rico, you
the.
are echoing bad, bro.
I hear the
What?
echo. I just don't know why it's echoing.
Who's that going? Me?
Me. No, I'm echoing.
Uh, are your headphones picking up the
I don't have
sound?
headphones. Hold on, let me see. Chest. All right, I muted. Well, you guys are all muted, so now it's not. I don't know. We had this issue last week. Anyway, I'm gonna send all the information over to Cuz. You guys, our draft tee is going to be dropping tomorrow. You guys can get your pre-orders in. This is the front of the shirt. LA Swoop Boys Takeover, SoFi Stadium, October 8th, 2023. That's the final version of the front. That is the front right there. This gonna be the jersey for when we go to LA. I'm telling y'all right now. And if you like the front, look at that. You got the big swole bird knocking out the ram with the Rocky shorts on. Got the gold grills on. Still Swoop Boys glass. That's our bird, but he been in the gym training. Definitely gonna want that. Now we've been holding out, showing you guys this part. The back of the jersey, right? The back of the t-shirt, right? Eagle taking over LA, you know what I'm saying? On the road to victory, Hollywood Boulevard. Eagles fans, when we win, we start, they got to grease the poles for us, and that still doesn't do nothing. So you're gonna have your Swoop Bird sitting up on the pole. You're gonna be over there dancing on Hollywood Boulevard. Fly, Eagles, fly. This is gonna be going on sale. We're gonna go and post the link up tomorrow. I'm gonna work with Cuz tonight. I'm gonna send him over all the info so he can get it. It's gonna be on our affiliated digital website. King's gonna be making these Johns himself personally. We're gonna go out and have them. We're gonna have the date right there on the website. You're gonna be able to look on the website when you're selecting your order, your size. It's gonna go ahead and tell you that as long as you order before a certain date, you will have it before the tailgate. And for those of you who are gonna see us in LA, even if you're not going to tailgate, I think this is going to be something you're going to want. I think you're going to still want it. But if you're going to be in LA, you could also, there's going to be a very limited supply available for you in LA. King, how you feeling about it? I know we had a lot of work going on with this one right here.
I love it.
Hey man, it's a great shirt. Hey, Mark said it's glorious. Yes, Mark, it is. We put a lot of heart into this one.
Run
Yo,
up at the
fire,
Figueroa's,
bro.
the
I'm
cheesesteak
excited,
spot.
man.
They're gonna run out of cheesesteaks. They're gonna run out of cheesesteaks, guys. So if you're gonna
And
go there,
if you
go there
guys
early.
do not, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
I was saying they're gonna at Figueroa is the little cheesesteak spot they got there. They're gonna run out of cheesesteaks. So I'm telling y'all that now. They're never gonna have enough when Philly comes into town. Don't understand that. Maybe somebody knows some people. Make sure you stock up on meat, ribeye, Amorosa rolls. Go ahead, King.
And yo, if you don't know, now you know. We are, like he said, we're going to be in LA, West Coast Swoop Nation, with the Swoop Boys Tailgate Sunday, October 8th, 2023. Please check us out. Pre-order your wristbands now. The day of will be 125. We still have spots available. My Venmo is all on my social media, along with the post as well. If you guys don't know, now you know. We're gonna have a lot of stuff for the kiddies. Me and kids, we're gonna have a giveaway, 2 copies of Madden, two Kelly Green jerseys. So we are gonna have a raffle as well. The day of, if you want to enter the raffle, you want more chances to win. It'll be $5 for a raffle. We'll have red tickets for you guys to be able to purchase. Half of the proceeds will be going to a charity of our choice. Probably this most likely the Autism Challenge. And then, we'll be making sure everything is cope and steady. And then, like I said, we're going to be in Inglewood all day, every day. Y'all know what it is, man. Come mess with us.
Inglewood up to no good.
Yeah, Inglewood, the new spot.
What's up, Mark, man?
Coliseum was horrible, man. That place, man. That one way in, no bathrooms, man. They renovated it. They didn't even burn that shit down. Man, just give it up, man. That place is done, Ski.
Coliseum's not good for your
How can
knees.
you? How
Yeah,
can you
it's definitely
renovate
not
that?
good for your knees. Again, y'all,
Not
like
for
we
your
said,
bladder either.
again, also, like I said, y'all see the shirt, man. The shirt was fire. Please go check out our brothers, man, for Brotherly Life. And please use that Swoop Boy 10 code. You'll get 10%
Swoop,
off.
swoop
Yo,
10, swoop 10. It's
Swoop
swoop
10.
10.
Sorry, I keep on
Yeah,
saying Swoop Boy 10.
I did too.
Swoop.
I did. And he
Yeah,
messaged me after. Swoop
you
10,
messaged me too.
10% off.
So Swoop 10. Sorry, Swoop 10, and you'll get 10% off your purchase. And please go check out Die Hard Philly, my guy Kenny. He's got a lot of amazing stuff that he is blowing up, man. I just this dude is such a good guy, man. Humble, man. Straight from the trenches of North Philly as well. Check him out with the hats. Check out the shirts. You know what I'm saying? Winning is for the birds. He's got some other joints that he's even got this revenge tour. T is crazy. Y'all gotta check that out.
For this year or for last year?
For this year.
For this year, it's another revenge tour going on. Ooh-wee.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Check him out. I think you guys got anything else? Put up there one more time.
All right, man. We a couple weeks from the home opener. It's Thursday night against the Vikings again. They're gonna be talking that bullshit like the Vikings are good or something. They're gonna get blown out. So,
Well, we know Kirk Cousins doesn't like to be in the limelight.
man, what do you like? He'll get his ass tore up. I mean, I think Jefferson might do a little something this year, though. You know,
We said that last year and he got shut down.
I mean, that was the whole team got shut down, but yeah, Slade was on his game in the beginning of the season.
Man, Slade played he played possessed that game, man. Any last words before we get up
like
out of here,
3
fellas?
Hey man, look, seasons is upon us. It's about to be a really good look. Our Eagles are they're about to start climbing the mountain again. It's gonna make for I think it's gonna be a memorable season. Like we said, we're in the golden age of Philadelphia Eagles football, and those golden ages end with one thing and one thing only: us hoisting the Lombardi above all the other NFL teams. Jonathan Taylor, I can't wait to see you in Midnight and Kelly Green this season. It's going to be lovely, and I'll be the first one there to greet you.
I like to see that too. I mean, if it can happen, like you said, we got draft picks. We don't really need draft picks. We need guys. So I'm just looking at the running backs and be like, dang, I mean, they kind of stacked. If we can make them better, then that's what you're supposed to do. So I support that 100%. Hey, it's gonna be a crazy season, guys. Last year I was quiet because I was hoping we would win. This year I know we fucking winning. So it's gonna be wild. Definitely want to come along for this ride. In fact, some of us might die. But on that note, I'm gonna pass it to you, King, and let's get out of here, man. Shit.
Yo,
Hey, it's gonna be that type of season, bro. Like Rico said, it's memorable.
oh man,
for the
yo,
ages.
we appreciate y'all. Thanks for still in with us, the Swoop Boys on Wednesday night. I'm still caught off guard.
Taylor Swift backfield. That's right.
So much, man. Let's get to one more comment, and then Marcus, you can head us up out of here, man. My guy. Shout out to Mark. Happy birthday to your daughter. Happy birthday to I think it was Claire. Claire's birthday. Happy birthday to Claire.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
And that's it. We out.
That's it.
We out.
We out of here.
We out.